Oh, I'm George Garcia, and I go to the Lambs Fellowship in Lake Elsinore, and I'm the executive pastor there. I came to the Free Methodist back when I was probably early 20s. My sister had a friend who was part of the Free Methodist Church, got invited, and then I went along with them. But it was just a journey. That was Bixby Avenue Chapel back then, and became Living Spring. But I felt a call there, and then Gary Ennis, who was the counselor there, he and I had a good relationship, and from there he planted one of the daughter churches of Lambs. And he and I kept in touch, and so we would talk often because he understood the call, and I was always checking in with him. I rented his house for a little while, and I remember the phone call being at his house when he was asked, "What are you doing?" And he said, "George, parked cars go nowhere. You got to be in the drive. You got to be driving." And I said, I still feel the call, and would love to join you in the ministry. And so it just so happened that my where I was working was starting up a new office over in Temecula. And, you volunteer everywhere you go because you're just devoted to whatever the Lord's doing. And then I remember that I had people telling me that you're going to be a pastor. And at the time I was preparing for to be a principal, all the coursework and everything. And I said, well, that's going to happen next year or so. And at the same time, we were moving in a growth pattern, and Gary, I was already highly involved, and Gary and I did a lot of stuff together. And so he had a need for an associate pastor, and so we both kind of walked through that. We explored it together, and in 2003, July 1st, I got hired on as the associate pastor over at Lambs Fellowship. So it was just, it was an answer to a call. It was a birthing based on some prophetic things that people were telling me. It was an answer to prophetic dreams that the Lord had given me. So it was just kind of a culminating of many things. As an elder, you carry a slightly different mantle, if you like. You are allowed to participate in those sacraments and to carry them out, but then you carry the voice. I think you carry the uniqueness of who we are, and exemplify it, be able to speak to it, be able to share and develop societies that are of like mind, not that we're all the same, but that we have those beliefs, those particular core issues that we can then pass on, and to ensure that which is the walk of holiness, those things that we believe, because we are a loving society, a loving group, that we are able to then encapsulate that and communicate that and nurture that and bring along, hopefully, healthy societies, healthy groups. And then we have that responsibility anywhere on the planet, that which where we've been appointed to. We are a people stepping into a tremendous calling, that we are an apostolic group, that we are learning to hear from the Lord, and that we will be able to walk into places that God has called us to with tremendous power. That we won't have things happening to us, but we will be a part of the process of driving. I think that right now we stand at a pivotal moment, because I think as societies we've kind of dwindled, right? In the Southland we used to have more, and now we have fewer. But I think it's turning. I think that God has lit a fire that we are now beginning to flame, to bolster, and that is going to move into a birthing of many more societies, that we might have a voice in the life of these people, that they might be returned or brought into union with Christ, devotion to the Lord, sanctified in the process in life.